Oh my gosh, okay, I banged this part of my leg like a week and a half ago and I thought it was just bruised, but now there's a scab. That's what you missed on Glee.
This is a thing.
Hello, my name's Elias Rubin and I'm really far away from the camera. I'm currently in my common area. I apologize to my roommate for when he eventually gets home. But I'm packing for camp. I leave for camp in 5 days. I don't know why I'm packing now. I'm also gonna be running in and out of my room because we're not in my bedroom. It's kind of dumb. For those of you who don't know, which is probably some of you, but I feel like some of you that watch these videos, I'm gonna see in a couple of weeks. So for those of you that don't know, I work at a Jewish creative arts summer camp and it is amazing. Oh, also my hair's not long enough for me to pull it back. That's fun. You're gonna be seeing a lot of that this summer. I think I'm just gonna sit and talk for a little bit while I figure out how to put my life in order. This is the worst place for me to be doing this. Okay, so let's talk about camp and why I love it. Oh, I feel so far. Oh, that's uncomfortable for everyone, but we're gonna do it. Let me tell you a little bit about why I love camp. This camp specifically is a place where I feel people that come in and out of this camp are able to explore and express themselves both artistically and personally in a way that I don't feel a lot of other spaces are able to do. I feel like this camp provides a really safe space to try things out, and if you fall on your face, you just get right, you stand up again, or you sit up again, or you just do like a casual lean up again, and your friends are there to help you out too. Oh my goodness. Last summer was the first time that the camp happened. I worked there last summer. I was the theater teacher and it changed my life. It made me realize that I want to be a theater teacher forever and ever. And I love working with kids. Oh my gosh. I was working with kids grades rising 4th through 11th graders in 2 different age groups and I learned so much from them. They taught me so many things that I don't even think they realized that they taught me. Like watching them work and watching them really go for it reminded me why I wanted to be an actor in the first place, you know? And that was a beautiful thing to witness. And it was so wonderful to know that, I'm hoping that I was a part of that journey for them, that I could be a guide for them to figure out who their characters were when they were doing scene study, or to help them come out of their shell if they had to do a monologue on stage, or even if we're just literally looking at each other and just screaming, "What are you doing? Get out of my house!" Like there are so many wonderful things about this camp that I am grateful that I could be a part of providing. Another really cool thing about this camp is just like the people that are there are some of the best people in the world, and I'm so excited to give so many of them hugs, both old and new. I probably shouldn't give the new ones hugs just yet because they don't know me. Well, I should ask for a hug consensually anyways, because some people like myself don't always like being touched, and so it's important to consider other people's needs as well as your own, even if it's something as nice as a hug, because sometimes some people just want like the acknowledgement of like, I would like to give you a hug, and that's awesome. That's totally fine. Okay, tangent. That was a tangent. I got new shoes! They're rainbow. Because I'm gay. What are y'all doing this summer? Y'all going to camp or other places? Did anyone watch the Tonys? I watched the Tonys. All right, I want to talk about Stephanie J. Block for a second. For those of you that don't know, the literal goddess that is Stephanie J. Block is currently playing Cher in the Cher Show on Broadway. Stephanie J. Block recently won the Tony for Best Leading Actress in a Musical for her role as Cher in the Cher Show. And let me tell you something, sister. When I first walked into the Cher Show, I was like, I have no idea what the heck I'm getting myself into. I really didn't know anything about the show except that it was, you know, a jukebox musical about Cher. What I could never have possibly imagined was that I was also walking into a club, an arena concert, and also my ascension into heaven. That show was so fun and so heartwarming and so beautiful, and Stephanie J. Mother Heckin' Block, she was Cher. Like her embodiment of that character, her voice and her acting in that show was phenomenal. When she was announced the winner, I was with some friends and they were like, "What? I don't understand what's going on." And I was like, "Well, honey, let me tell you something." And then I basically just told them, but I just told you. You know what else deserved the Tony? Hadestown. I love that musical. Wait for Me is such a bop. I feel like I should talk about camp more. This summer, camp has just grown a lot, which is amazing. What that means is the theater program has also grown a lot, which is also amazing. It also means that we brought on a second theater teacher and she is incredible. I'm so excited to get to work with her. I feel like I'm not gonna wear half of what I'm bringing. And I'm usually pretty good about overpacking, or rather, I guess not overpacking, but I'm leaving for 2 months, so I'm not taking any chances, honey. Oh, This dress is so beautiful, but it's so heavy, and I'm bringing it to summer camp, because why not take crazy chance? Why not? Why not? I was flat. Do a crazy dance. Oh my goodness, I quit my day job. I'm so excited. The people there are wonderful. It was soul sucking. It was sucking my soul. Okay, I'm gonna go on a rant for a second. If you use pronouns other than the pronouns that people associate you with, it is not your fault when they mess up. It is not your problem if they don't get it. If you ever choose to adjust your pronouns or the descriptors that people use around you, that is okay. It is not my place to police you and to decide what you get to be called by. If anyone ever tries to come up with an excuse for like, oh, but it's so hard to remember, but you look like this type of gender. No. That's not your fault. I get misgendered a lot. Oh, I use they, them pronouns, by the way. Also she, her sometimes. I feel like that's my roommate. Hey!
Hi,
This is my roommate, Matthew. Oh gosh, okay, all right. I think it's time for me to sign off because I'm now realizing that I'm probably not gonna have enough space to put all of my things. And that's okay, we're gonna make it work. All right, I am going to say goodbye for now. Thank you so much for watching this video. I'll see you at some point in the future. We all know I don't post on a consistent basis, but okay, bye.